And Lennon, well, he's got to find a way to slip away. Otherwise, this is their team potentially out of here. You might get the second play back in. Enkyo maybe overextends here. Going to be shot in the back by Leviathan. Who are
pros right now.
up in Industries and Saudi Arabia. Enkyo is a beautiful. It's a fine blend in the feed. Got to be careful about bullets coming in here, though. A little bit of life left on you, and no plates either. For
I should put it in my title.
Got to get back towards your teammates. And well, Novo have been our first team wiped here. So much success through the early stage of this tournament. Today, looking a very different story.
Yeah, you can see they get wiped. That's going to really open up that control center side because, well, look who has now made their way to that control center dock. It is going to be XO, and for Twisted Minds, they've flexed on up from Factory. Smitty, he's hoping to be able to come online here. He's able to find Raiden. Will hop from G1 to G2 and is trying to make sure that nobody is there for the trade. So it's an easy cleanup, and I like what Twisted Minds is doing. It feels like they focus through these couple first games of moving from Factory and trying to either move up the harbor or down to living quarters. But for now, it's pushing on up to headquarters.
I fully agree. They're drawing a bit of a line in the sand. I will say, though, the Falcons arrived to living quarters far earlier than usual. So they are potentially looking at the situation, leading a lot more kills, and Soka's going to be close by the way. So maybe this is one of the change-ups that's coming through to try and give them a bit more of an advantage in some of these fights.
Stone shrinking.
Doesn't have to find Deki. Will be shut down by Lays, who has had himself a phenomenal tournament. Luke's going to be on a bit of a trade-out situation. Clean up on two of the fights. CT Gaming, they're out of here. The Frenchman also suffering a little bit at the hands of Vision Esports. Back and forth we go. Enkyo stays up. Plenty of plates in the pocket to reset this fight. Howard's going to try and cover over from the window to get there. Noob slides and, well, firing out in towards the smoke. Will hit very little in the end. Forced to back up, and kills coming through for the Falcons on Twisted Minds.
Falcons getting a lot more active earlier here today. Two members of Twisted Minds fall. It's going to leave last one. Got to imagine that's Almond at Factory, as it looks like they are starting to maybe come online. You can see Soka and Biffle are actually going to be the ones running 2x2. Shifty's going to be the one down at Stronghold. That's from him getting taken out earlier, so probably while he's on the regain, you let these two push on forward. You start to maybe feel a little bit better. Biffle slides on out. A little bit of a spring mine action. We'll go ahead, back away Biffle. He's not going to be able to be there, but from the other side, you see Soka does find Aiden. That's a second of the map. Looking to get active. We've seen this sometimes for Soka. If the team's not really gelling well, he says, put me on the front lines. Sometimes the general loves to lead from the back, but Soka, when the time calls, he will be leading the pack from the front.
Now, so often we talk about him as this anchor, as the IGL, as the intelligent player. Ladies and gentlemen, this man can shoot up there with his two teammates as one of the very best in the world, let me tell you. Going to get aggressive here, find Smitty on the outside of the water. And this is exactly the adjustment that the Falcons are going to make. And as the rest of the lobby recognizes this, it might well change up the play that they make, become ever more scared of the Falcons, give them more space to operate in. That being said, Twisted Minds, they're going landing over towards Stronghold here. They might push that out, never mind. Shifty will find Almond to the boats. 100 Thieves. Okay, tries to push out, will be punished for it. You do have company from Leviathan here if you are EXO, so it's about trying to pick your battles. Blast catches one. Ooh, slips and slides out. I wasn't 100% sure if that was intentional, but you will survive for now.
Worked out. Worked out for the time being. Hamoud, though, has an idea that Blast is down here behind the forklift. Blast just stuck. Can he get any bit of help? It looks like you got a player floating from above, maybe trying to give you those live pings if possible. If you are Blast, thankfully Tempered in hand will let you reset this fight beautifully. LC10 in hand, you find Hamoud. You'll stop the self-revive for coming on in. And it's just a little bit of a dance of death right now for Blast. He flies on in against Penguin, and he's not going to be able to do it. We are at least able to find one, and that is great for the time being. 100 Thieves will continue to hold this top side.
One of those moments there, I wonder if Blast can just wait for one of his teammates to get into that fight, potentially help him with the trade-out situation. And because he operates alone, you end up just falling, giving up. It could be an important kill later on. Anyway, over to the Falcons, who've started to move up this southern shoreline towards Harbour, surrounded by two members of Twisted Minds, and Smitty will shoot you in the back. Soka, you're in trouble.
He almost.
And, well, Soka can shoot with some of the best in the world, but so can a young man named Z-Smith. So you regain control of this shoreline. You will have players rotating on over, though, from AG Global. You've also got a little bit of company from the Falcons, and Leviathan trying to regain on this side of the map as well. So it's getting very busy over by Factory.
Yeah, it's just a mind, so they at least have the opportunity, if they need to back on up towards Red or even Harbor, back a little bit deeper, they're going to be able to. See Biffle maybe trying to help Soka in that engagement. He's now found himself over here in Factory, just looking to be a nuisance. Deki, Blaze from Leviathan. Just playing on this bottom side. Almond, he'll get back towards the top. All of a sudden, Factory becoming very, very active here in map number 5 after we've not really seen a lot of action in the past couple of games.
Oh, Diaz almost got
a little bit of a shoulder on that steps, and look who is looking down at him. Fully aware of where you are playing from. Well, it's player from Twisted Minds at the top.
Yeah, showing the difference there in actually understanding the drop spot so much more because it's your innate home. You find that extra angle coming in from Almond that he's just not expecting. He's forced to back off. There's a huge in going on over towards No Name. Concrete will be held by the Gentlemates for now as Hallow finds himself a couple of kills in the feed. 5th kill slipped underneath to just anchor his team in for now. But it will be another regain situation for Team Vision. A difficult couple of maps for them. The French started to hunt in the waters, and Clumsy finds out that they're extremely shallow when Hallow has an LC-10 in hand. So you set up for now. You've got rotations coming in from Virtus Pro. This could be a huge fight for the rest of this map.
Is their anchor,
Lincoln claim here to this northern side will give you a free roam down towards Control Center, maybe a little bit of a contest at both, but otherwise you'll be feeling pretty for the next circle.
Yeah, I love this. I think you play this a little bit of ahead. You understand where the Gentlemates are, maybe try and back them on down. But it looks like for now, Virtus Pro going to go ahead back on up. You still have Sage over towards that chemical engineering side, and while Donkey and Noobs, they make their way back up towards the top of Prison. It's Prodigy in the window. He is just raining down bullets, and Noobs, he's made a little bit of a read on the Vision here, and it's some great shots indeed. Vision will get taken on out by Donkey, who's good for a solid trade as he moves on forward. Donkey, though, a nade up over the top. He's looking for the confirmation. That might be enough. He's going to get the hit marker. Can he get the hop up? Can he find the timing that is there? Oh, but Vision, Wars, they're on the outside. Drops on in. LC-10 in hand. Donkey, he's good. Can he reset this fight? I don't know if he can. Where are the help? Nowhere to be found. Donkey eliminated. Noobs had to go regain over by Chemical with Sage. But hey, if you're Donkey, at least you're good for one.
Yeah, I think he gets unlucky there as well. He throws the flash into the rooftop and actually bounces back towards him. So I think if that had gone the direction he wanted, maybe even good for 2 there. Let's look at XO Esports. Sitting bottom of our leaderboard currently. Need to find a way into this fight. You will be pressure trying to get up these stairs by 100 Thieves. Also got the Gentlemates slightly inland as well. The circle's driving heavily off towards Factory or headquarters side. So you've got to find a punch through these defensive lines early in order to find a rotation. Gabe's going to try and rotate here, but I don't think he's expecting XO to start to play alongside the shore. Smoke goes out to cover, and if you are that 100 Thieves teammates set up in Control Center, you're very worried about losing him at the moment like this, potentially an overstray.
Yeah, but on the other side of the map, Twisted Minds, they went crazy in the kill feed, finding so many kills on the Leviathan. You can see the Falcons, they're starting to move on up, and well, Rated from AGAL is just trying to make his way back to G1. Already feeling fantastic right now, only with some shots out of the sky. Yet again, you find a Lays here, Clumsy, flying in towards the boat as you are just looking to go ahead and farm right now if you are the Twisted Mind. They've been doing such a great job so far, currently sitting second on our leaderboard. It's been all about mixing those kills with the placement where they can. And map number 5, it's looking very good for them, but they have to be able to get towards that end game, get to that 1.4 to be able to maybe start having some contention against Virtus Pro.
Certainly do, and several teams, by the way, edging their bets at this point, recognizing that the circle's pulling off towards this corner. Twisted Minds will fight the Factory, but you're also going to have Gentlemates setting up a headquarters alongside AG Global. Prison that Rock Esports are going to want to fight their way out of and have done enough to back down their opposition in Team Vision here. But that circle's going to drag ever further off towards Factory. So all that work that Twisted Minds have done at this point will hand them potential win condition. That being said, they will have plenty of company, and teams start to scramble down the hill. Thief gets caught. Enkiel's trying to send bullets on over the top. So is Hallow. And right now, you're going to have to back up and just stay alive. Unfortunately, you lose Wars. Rock Esports in a tough position for the next rotation.
Is FIFA about to get the self off? Oh my gosh, he does.
How the hell?
Smoke comes on out. It's basically because Gentlemates are here and Grandma's looking on over. Have absolutely no idea that Thief had found himself knocked right underneath that staircase.
Thieves, man.
We're more concerned about shooting on over towards Rock. Lennon will get found on out, and you can see Thief, he's out there. They watch Echo come on in. It's a battle in the showers. He's trying to be able to sprint away. Snakes are in. The form is looking a little bit good. As Rock will go ahead, bring the bullets to their EU brethren. They would love to be the squad on top coming out of the Esports World Cup, and, well, they are laying a good claim to it so far. Win the last map, and they're looking pretty good right now.
Not bad at all. Everyone takes a breath there, sets up. I say that, 100 Thieves, they're going to roll up. They want to fight the Falcons. On the opposite side of this are the FaZe boys. So you start to be squeezed if you are the defending champion. 2 dead. Shifty only remains. He slips out the backside. Sorry, Soka will be up only by a bullet. Just about gets away. Plate goes in, doesn't have much spare. Finds one on the deck. We'll scoop that inside. 100 Thieves on the hunt. 3 up players on board. And the Falcons are gone again. Don't even make top 10 here in map 5.
Wow! Wow, I don't know what we are seeing, and you can see the venue. It's all collapsed. They're happy for that one. An early exit yet again from the Falcons. I liked what we saw from them. It was an earlier push up to living quarters. I thought that was going to allow them to get a little bit more active. We saw Soka himself on the front line. Falcons trying to do something new here in that number 5, trying to fight their way up the leaderboard, but it's still just not enough. I think they're maybe starting to feel the competition, starting to feel the pressure that some of these other squads are bringing.
And there is nothing but layer cake action here at Factories. Whoa, our good friend, Grandmaster Goge. Gentlemates will be a part of this, so will Virtus Pro. You're going to see kills coming in from Twisted Minds onto HE Global. And look at this, layer upon layer of teams waiting to activate, waiting to strike. Going to let everybody else fight first and hook to third party a couple of situations. Maybe find yourself some freebies. You want bodies going into the end fights. You want to be the ones to come out on top in the trades.
Well, if you're the Gentlemates, you're probably want to just say, let them eat cake at this point. Come on in, let these players go ahead, battle it on out. Hold this side, and I don't get antsy. Don't think you have to maybe try and push for a different layer. Wait for where this zone goes ahead and pulls. Virtus Pro, though, they want some of these kills. Doggy already currently sitting on 8. I think if VP can manage to convert this at least into a top 5, you're going to see them push their way up the leaderboard. But right now, Head is just going to hold on in. 7 squads remaining, looking to get towards that 1.4 times multiplier. And look where this zone pulls. It's on over towards the school. Hop on the bus, ladies and gentlemen, because we all got to move.
Yeah, you can make as educated a guess as you like, but sometimes the zone just says, everybody's coming over here, and the Gentlemates will get aggressive and send Virtus Pro to their graves. Gentlemates were sat in third coming into this. Virtus Pro on top. A huge fight in the context of this tournament. The French continue to roll on out. They will have a lot of company to deal with, and Kyo's going to get knocked, and you pull yourself off. It looks like he has. Standing back up here, but FaZe will be in school, and Twisted Minds have the rooftop to try and shut this down.
Hollow, he gets taken on out. FaZe, they're trying to play from this other side. Can you take the rooftop of school here into our top 3 as Clumsy trying to play alongside the other 2 players, looking around on the outside, trying to be able to maybe find an angle on these players on the top. Hollow finally gets taken up from Gentlemates. It brings us down into a 3v3. Twisted Minds versus FaZe. C. Smith, he's gonna be the first one to drop on down, but it's a huge wrap. Twisted Minds, they make the first rotation over to school. They hold down the positioning, and they activate when they need to. Aiden, you can see, he is always a ball of energy. He is the light of the Warzone scene, and in those final moments, he comes online. The fans in the arena are going crazy right now, and that could be the type of game that puts Twisted Minds hot on the heels of Virtus Pro.
Most certainly could. They controlled that factory region so well, so early, and when it turns into layer cake action, so often you walk away from those with a body missing. It makes those end fights incredibly difficult, but they control the situation, happy to operate on the edge of zone, cut down teams trying to rotate in, but also then just ensuring that they don't get involved in too much action before they then spot that the rotation's got to come in. They get onto the rooftop, FaZe are underneath, but they deal with everything around them. And 3 players, quite frankly, I have a lot of admiration.
We'll warm up in the meantime. What? No way. Not this again. Shouldn't take that long, right, chat? One hour. Are we having a watch party for the next fucking hour? No. Alright. Come on. Drop that number. Let's drop that number. There we go. Alright, chat. Can I get an L in the chat, please? Holy fuck. Honestly, this is on me. This is the second time this happened. Usually my Xboxes are linked and it auto updates. But for whatever reason it didn't. Let's take a peek. Oh, so we have plenty. We have plenty. What?
When people ask me what I do, I can never choose just one thing to describe myself. I'm a YouTube creator, obviously, but I'm an engineer too.
Go! On skull! 20, hurt. I got 3 knocked down low. I'm coming up. Jump off. I'm here. I have no plates. Here. No plates. Drop tube. Self on me. Okay, we're I'm about to look over behind him. Dead. Nice. Enter. 3v3. I'm stuck lower. I'm gonna take an angle on a window outer. Okay. I'm ready. Yeah, 120. One knocked. No, 1 weak. 1 Swung me. Dead. Let's go! Let's fucking go, man. Let's go, baby. Good shit, baby. Oh my gosh. Let's go, baby. Look, I sounded the fuck out of this guy. Look at this.
That's me, dude.
Let's get it.
Falcons fans dejected after what could have been their worst drop of the day. They're used to this team sitting on top of the leaderboard. After being crowned our 2024 champions, the Falcons have been struggling, but they're still in the mix. Where did they finish this game?
10th place. 10th place all the way back. That's tough for them too because they finally make a change for the first time in several years. Hisoka is no longer the anchor. He pushes up with Biffle. You think the change starts to work out. They're putting up an epic battle against Leviathan, against Twisted Minds over at Factory, but ultimately they end up falling. The biggest concern, again, they have never changed up their strategy. Hisoka's always been the IGL anchor role. This time they change it, which shows me they're grasping at straws. They don't know what they need to do to win.
Is that because other teams are deathballing? I see a lot of squads on the map that are just 3 players stacked on top of each other.
I don't know if it's so much deathballing as much as it's just they're not they're not being able to find favorable fights. I think some of the thing was, again, like last year, they ran away with a handful of wins back to back, but the teams that were in front of them were soft. You weren't dealing with teams that could shoot back, largely speaking, in the terms of how Falcons play. The other side of it is that no one's even dropping around them. It's almost like a NATO collection of like, let's just stay away from Falcons, and the whole lobby's like, all right, sounds good.
Well, we asked, would it work for teams like Vision to go with new drops each time? They won a game, but we also haven't said their names in a little bit. Twisted Minds, though, walks away with a W, and Aiden's showing you just how fired up he is in that venue.
And we've been saying it, right? Aiden and his...
Let's look at something. What? I want to play a different game, bro. How about Modern Warfare 2? What? It's a whole different game, bro. See, this is why buying online is fucking dog shit. I paid for all of them. Call of Duty. It's only one game. It's all in one game. Fucking dog shit. Unbelievable, man. Unreal. Unreal. I got fast internet too, so I can only imagine how long this takes other people, dude. The fuck?
Been saying it right. Aiden and his discipline from last year to this year has improved immensely, but we got to give credits to Ullman, right? That player that was in second place in that Fnatic squad last year, coming for that win, and Alan made a great point for these squads, right? They have practice. They've had a qualifier. For the Falcons last year, you had a couple of weeks to prepare in teams from World Series the Warzone from the year before, but these teams here today and this team right here, Twisted Minds, has been in the top 5 pretty much all throughout the day.
Yeah. And this is where I feel they're the strongest. A factory in zone. Come on, we've been talking about zones all this time shift. Where the zone ends determines who typically is the winner. 100 Thieves, right, for example, having a great finish whenever it comes to the control side of things. Obviously, Factory, you expect Twisted Minds to be a favorite.
Yeah, and I'll eat my shoe a little bit because we do that breakdown about how it's an end game circle that Twisted Minds should be more proactive when it's on their side of the map. This time they do. You hear them in the last minute comms. We got to get the high ground. Let's make sure we've got the angle on these guys, and it works out beautifully. So a second place, a third place, finally able to get over the finish line. Good tally, should be close to a tie game.
Dream, I asked you, would Gentlemates win this game? You said, I don't think so. But they had a big moment. There were 4 teams all stacked up. Gentlemates, the only one to survive the battle. How many kills do you think Enkyo and friends were able to collect there on that drop?
Oh my gosh, I have no idea. But I mean, even going into that, at least, I mean, okay, I don't even know. I don't even know.
Probably at least 15, 20.
15? Yeah, I was going to say 15 to 20. Okay, we got 17.
Saw 2 of the players. We're waiting on the numbers from the third, and production says, don't you worry. We got the tally. Here it is. If you are a Gentlemates fan, your squad just got up to 70 kills. They are now at 87.6. Twisted Minds, coming off that win, is now within 10 points of Virtus Pro. It is getting tight, and no one is on match point after our first 6 drops.
Yeah, and that's, I think, you know, a little bit of an astonishment for us because I think all of us on the talent team were looking at VP Falcons. If the zone goes east, VP should get points. If the zone goes west, Falcons should get points. The only thing I will mention here is that outside of the simple fact that you have had a dominated scoreboard by Virtus Pro and Twisted Minds in terms of average placements, teams like Gentlemates, 100 Thieves, Falcons, without a win yet, have an opportunity to really skyrocket if they can just get one good drop. There's still a little bit of wiggle room before we get to that match point threshold and the panic starts to really set in.
So I just was looking at the numbers. The best we have seen is a 32 kill game. Who put it up? The Falcons. That turned into a 51.2 point performance.
Sure.
They could be right back in this with a single drop. The question is, will anyone feed them? That's what they need. Come hungry. Falcons are ready to score. They need to get it going right now as we send it back over to the casters.
Some of our teams are feasting, like Puckett said. Others are starving. And, well, I know it's getting late here in Riyadh, but guess what? There's still plenty to eat out on that battlefield. Oh, yeah. Teams like Twisted Minds proving that with a fantastic map number 5 win.
Yeah, and I love the way that the devs break it down. You are right in the sense of, like, this circle pulls off, and a lot of teams are profiting from that. But that comes from great defensive work. The reason the Falcons choose Stronghold isn't because they get a lot of circles there, it's because they're happy to rotate typically. But we have seen a closing of the gap here in terms of skill level because we're seeing a lot of these top teams now recognize they can push out to control things. Twisted Minds early in that one, they understand actually we squeeze towards headquarters, living quarters, batter these teams away, and it gives us the setup that we need for the late game. The Falcons are struggling to break that down right now. They currently sit 5th on our leaderboard, way off where Virtus Pro and Twisted Minds sit after breaking the 100-point barrier.
Yeah, and I was going to say, what's crazy to me is, you know, we kind of have been watching Virtus Pro run away with this, but you look at that leaderboard, Twisted Minds, they're only 9 points behind Virtus Pro.
Yeah.
That's not a lot when we kind of talk about some of our game, some of our teams. So, well, yes, it was all about Virtus Pro running away with it. Twisted Minds, they're right there in the mix.
What a story it would be, by the way, and to bounce back from map 1. For them, sorry, not map 1, day 1, where they struggled so much, we weren't sure if they were getting through groups or not. End up in a situation where they are right on the cusp, the tails of the current leaders in finals, the bounce back, the installation of confidence that they have so desperately needed. We have another drop, and ladies and gentlemen, The reason Dandro is losing his damn mind, though, is because we've just seen the circle. Prepare yourselves for a bloodbath.
Yeah, I can't wait for you guys to all see this one because I think maybe we said, hey, you know, things have been going a little bit too good today. It's been a little bit too by the nose. You know, the zones favoring some teams, maybe not others. I think it's about map number 6 says, let's throw this into chaos. Let's start our own discussion because you can see in the top left there, everybody is about to have to head down to Stronghold and Living Quarters, man. And so for a couple of these teams, it makes sense that you have to get active early. Gravelok is trying to be able to stay alive here, but Team Vision does a great job. You wipe Enkyo, and while that's all happening, XO Esports, they are already wiped, fresh off the gate.
Yeah, really interesting landing as well off screen, by the way, for Twisted Minds. One of them goes to Factory as typical, one of them goes to Harbor, one of them went to Control Center to fight Thieves.
Wow.
So I'm not sure exactly what the call is there, but trying to apply some pressure, and well, doesn't necessarily go well because 2 of your players die. At least Smitty off towards Factory will be safe for now. Let's take a look over towards headquarters. AG Global, not been much of a conversation, really. Robstar, EBOS Esports sitting atop his tower. Will just back his opponent down, but not feeling very fresh with no plates in the pocket to survive any onslaught that might come his way. And right now, everybody just trying to fight for a little bit later land. But how south and how hard this circle is pulling, soon everyone's going to have to begin on those rotations.
And one thing that's interesting, I'm seeing Donkey in this kill feed. He lands at that red building over towards Harbor, and he is just continuing to push on into Factory. Has kind of been able to find a couple of picks onto Twisted Minds. And I think maybe Virtus Pro having this realization, saying, hey, what made us so successful through these first basically 4 maps that we had, it was being able to have Donkey and Noobs push on out, find a bunch of kills while Sage is able to stay alive. And I think maybe, even though the zones haven't gone their way necessarily, they need to get back to that form here in game number 6. But already, a lot of our players starting to move. Some interesting things happening on the map. For Team Vision, you've already had 2 wins on the day. And it looks like for now, you've managed to win Bio. And I think Lennon maybe has a sneaking suspicion there's going to be a player over here at the submarine. Go ahead, get that loadout, get that buy station. Maybe wait for Hollow to go ahead, pop his head on up. Ahsoka, DS, Pickle, they've actually made a fast rotation back over here towards Factory. We saw this happening last game, and it didn't necessarily work out great for the Falcons. Ahsoka, he's going to send shots down on range onto Almond, top of Factory. Unfortunately, you got to back away for the time being.
You will indeed. Almond just on Overwatch here. He's going to see the cross. It's inside smoke at least, and that's why the Falcons forever live to tell another tale, because they know not to take those crossings lightly. Will get themselves up towards headquarters.
We're shifty.
Will rated peer over towards this? The answer is a no. So Soka, Biffle leading the front lines. Will slip inside buildings here. Looking for a couple of kills. Soka, well, LC10 will deal a little bit of damage for Scumming. A little bit of a do-si-do, a little bit of a left, a little bit of a right. You read where he's gotten off to. The answer is no. Scumming does enough to slip away. And Soka, well, he's found a couple of more players. Might well find poor timing as he loses Biffle.
Yeah, I mean, Biffle going down is going to force Soka to maybe get a little bit active. Scumming throws the shoulders at the wrong time. I was thinking maybe Rated was there to look on over him, but no, he's getting pushed by Extra J on the other side. As CT Gaming, they have flexed on out of prison. They decided to bring the energy towards AGAL. Nate Dogg still up in the tower. Second game in a row, I gotta say, we see Soka and Diaz Biffle being the 2 to surge on forward, not Shifty. So Shifty's gonna stay down there towards Stronghold. I don't know what it is. Maybe he's not feeling himself today. It just says, hey, you know, obviously, Soka, you're feeling it, man. You gotta go for it. Bring the energy your way. So Falcons, we'll go ahead and reset down below. For everybody else, it's a big push through prison. Virtus Pro. Even though Donkey's been getting active early on in this game, you have to stay alive on this rotation. You find Echo. Donkey with another one. Already sitting on 5. We're only missing 1 team here, ladies and gentlemen. As Virtus Pro, they'll take to the roof. You have Evos in your way. Showstopper, great snakes across.
Oh, Ward.
You wait for Donkey here. Yeah, you're just going to go ahead and pincer this from a couple different directions.
They were doing good.
Showstopper just tries to play his life, but it is not enough.
It is not. Heartbeat, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. We lose FaZe Clan and also Rock Esports. So down to 11 teams trying to hit this rotation. Expect this to thin the lobby quickly here because this rotation gets teams all squads off towards Factory. Twisted Minds trying to do what they did last time. Creates a bit of a buff, a bit of a barrier. Halo's going to be out in the water. Aiden doesn't necessarily spot him, but probably understands here that he just needs to clear a little bit of a path around his base, the place he's called home through this tournament. Grumlock picked up by Robstar in the feeds. Eastmit finds Halo. Gentlemates have been in the scramble since the very beginning of this map. It has not gotten any better as we approach halfway through our second circle.
I like what Smitty's doing here. I think sometimes Twisted Minds, they allow people to take this boat and they just become annoying in these endgame, kind of zones. And I think they look at this map and they say, hey, this zone likely is going to pull us off factory at some point. I'd love to be able to get on out of this POI without having another team at our back. So doing this nice little split is huge because you can see they find one player, Hollow, he gets found in the feed as well. So Gentlemate's in a bit of a blender on that side of the map. For Virtus Pro, they've made their way into zone on top of Prison. And they have a good idea that Nate Dogg is going to be on up here. And I think they have a similar idea, managing to say, if we could just manage to hold on to top Prison, this would be great. News with some fantastic nades landing on top of Nate Dogg. Won't manage to bring him on down, but at least we'll force him to go ahead, play back on up, burn some of those resources. And I think this could be very scary if you are in this lobby. The Virtus Pro is in a power position and potentially has sights on a lot of different teams.
We lose another team, by the way, Novo Esports, a squad that struggled all day. They will be our fourth squad eliminated from this map. The French have taken to the waters. A bit of pressure here from CT Gaming as well, and Resolve, and he's now gone. Leviathan going to be a part of the conversation. Problem is, if you are the Frenchman, how much do you have in terms of plates to take on that fight? Because you've actually had a while there if you are Leviathan, so they may have some utility. 100 Thieves squeezing up towards Prison. Plenty of company, you find the shot into Echo.
Swing it, do it, baby. Oh. Gabe playing a little bit too good right now. Doesn't let the overchild happen. Doesn't let him get active. But Gabe is now just fully off the leash, and he is running free in Prison. He finds one, and he finds Scum in there. And I think he wants to keep going here, Enigma. Starting to maybe feel himself. He's currently on his 6, and this is what makes this 100 Thieves team so dangerous, is that I feel like when you're in this moment, they say, we have control center, we feel pretty good. Hey, Gabe, you know how you were Rookie of the Year not too long ago? Let's go ahead and remind everybody why that was, as Gabe is just absolutely running through Prison, and this has become his playground.
Yeah, it's always an interesting one for this 100 Thieves roster. We've heard them talk about their game plan, how they like to play around each other, but sometimes when they do get control of control, they like to then push on out. And Gabe doing that to great effect. You also had clearance off boat, off towards your side there as CT threatened. So 100 Thieves looking good, setting up there on yellow, off towards the top left corner of your mini-map.
But
we took a look at the zone, my friend, and everyone's scrambling for a bit of control. This might be living quarters in the end. Factory's still going to be controlled by Twisted Mind. A lot of teams down in the water, but otherwise just big rotations coming in from Prison to set teams up for the late game. They will be on the higher ground, so potentially the preferential position, but for now, Falcons, they're fighting over G1, G2. You will lose Soka, Biffle, putting damage down range, but I'm seeing one kill on the board. I can't remember the last time I saw that.
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously a lot of fights being happening right now for DS Biffle. I love that you call that out. 1,600 damage to his name, but only one singular kill. It means that you're probably throwing a shoulder, getting an armor craft. You're not actually able to commit to that fight, be able to bring somebody down. So right now, at least for one member of the Falcons, it hasn't been too great. Dongi throws too much of his face on top of Prison, and Skullface is happy to send shots right up there from control. We'll go ahead and knock Dongi. That is going to be a full. You still have control of this top side. If you are 100 Thieves, you don't have to worry too much about it. Team Vision still down here in the bottom as well. They'll maintain control from this angle. And while Noobs, he's dropped on down. I don't know if he's going to hear any of that movement.
Oh, he will.
Wait for somebody to maybe pop up.
I fucking hear it. My shit's
trying to buy his time here, trying to activate in the correct moment. Echo reads and do death do us part. There's just war wages on between these two. Skullface actually ends up getting that kill from off towards the control center. That's frustrating one for Team Vision. Then again, if they punch up onto the rooftop here, this could give them the look over the rest of the land as everyone else scrambles beneath. Twisted Mind still holding onto Factory here. Haven't yet begun their rotation over towards the living quarters, and it's finding the correct time to do that. Not an easy place to set up. You risk being pinched in, so it's better to come in with that circle and just clear path on the route.
Well, that's realistically what we're looking at right now here, Enigma, is that we just have a couple teams that are all playing on the outer edge of zone. There's only one player in the middle, and that's Robstar on top of Green. And, well, he's basically just laying on his stomach the entire time, just trying to maybe hold on to this one until the very end. Play towards placement. Says, I'm going to let everybody else go ahead and try and maybe fry on out here. You can see Allman has surged on up, has an idea that the Gentlemates are out here on the edge, but I'm looking at Noobs, gets dropped by Aiden. Dongi, he's taken out as well, so where is Sage? Can Sage stay alive and keep Virtus Pro on in it? Because Z-Smith, he's going to be able to find Noobs. Sage actually over in Prison in a battle, because you can see AGAL, they've come on up, they're trying to take a Team Vision, so if you're Sage, maybe you're thanking your stars that AGAL have maybe taken the ire of Team Vision away from you, and FIFA Kill in his last dying breath, at least will be able to get a buy off, get Echo back on into the mix. But Lennon, a huge 1v2 to his name. He finds Raiden. Scumman's coming in from below. The pre-fires, he knows exactly where he's coming from. Temper, gonna let him reset this fight very, very quickly. And Echo flies on over towards the buy station. But Scumman with the turn and burn. He finds the last two remaining members of Team Vision, wipes them off the map. But Donkey, he'll be able to make the trade onto Scumman, and Sage slides on down to hit the buy station.
Incredible work there from Scumman to find that second kill. Won't be much comfort to Nate Dogg because he sits up top of that tower alone. Virtus Pro, they've continued to find a way into this, and they'll be very thankful, of course, to AG Global for saving Sage's life, quite frankly. Now setting themselves up, looking on over the top. The squad's starting to push in now towards living quarters. Twisted Minds finding their way in ground. Gentlemates are still alive somehow. How the hell? I don't know. Falcons have got to consider their rotation. They'll have CT Gaming to deal with first. But the problem is, from this area, and something they've struggled with all day, everyone can look over at you from that wall side, and now 100 Thieves have your number.
Yeah, I mean, even if you do manage to make your way out of CT Gaming, you basically hit it right on the head. On one side, you have 100 Thieves who are looking down on you, and the other, it's either going to be the Gentlemates or Twisted Minds, because look at this, Twisted, they find the angle. Omen, he good, he lines them on up, he knocks them on down, and you might see Twisted full send this. A nade through this door could be absolutely crucial right now. It won't manage to connect, but what's more important though, you find Diaz Biffle in that mix. You bring the Falcons down to 2. Now the Falcons, they haven't had great placement in these early games, but here they only need to hang on to 2 more spots to actually get to that 1.4. The question is though, do they have the kills to take advantage of it?
Well, that's a good question indeed. Actually, I'm going to say, by the way, I love this play out of Twisted Minds to back off. I was a little bit worried they were going to continue to send at the Falcons, knowing how much they want to get rid of them. But the composure is there, the comms, the control, the discipline to back up. Gabe also showing an element of discipline. He's just holding a line here as Shifty tries to cross.
I mean, it's just both of these teams, these are 2 veteran squads. They know the Falcons are going to be down here, and they know they're saying, in this position, we need to be looking this way if we want to cut them on down. So while Twisted Minds rotate on out, 100 Thieves, they're going to move on over. It's only 1 player left from the Falcons playing on out in the gas. Meanwhile, everywhere else, we see Noob, Sage, and Dongi all get dropped, but I'm looking for the full. Can anybody go ahead and maybe bring them on out? But here in green, it is becoming a party. Up top, you have Evos, Gentlemates in the middle, Twisted Minds down below. And where this zone goes, well, it goes all the way back towards headquarters. You're gonna have to fight your way uphill.
You will indeed. Soka's here, by the way, has 12 kills on the board, so yes, Falcons will fall in 5th. They get that multiplier, they get a lot of kills. Didn't necessarily look like a great map, but turns out it could be one that lifts them back into the fight. Gentlemates are here. They have company down below in Twisted Minds. They've got 2 EVOS players up above, and you've also got all 3 of 100 Thieves setting up sensors off.
Look at the Raps, though. They're coming in on the outside. Jawad activates, though. Those are 2 huge kills on the members of the Gentlemates. He will get found on out, and Soka actually somehow gets the kill for a nade onto Rodstar. But we come down to the final 2 teams, and look at the rotations that are coming on through. Skullface, blast there towards the soft. Skull, he finds E-Smith. Blast finds Almond, and well, Skull brings down Aiden again. 100 Thieves, they were in 4th before that game. Just on the outside looking in, and Enigma, I think with some smart plays, with some smart looks, huge kills, you let Gabe off the leash. Thieves, they might have just started to enter the top of our leaderboard, and they might be saying, hey, we were a squad everybody had to look at. We're here now.
But the 100 Thieves motto is take what is not given. They've sure as hell had to do that through this tournament.
Yes.
Fighting for control every single map through all 4 days of this event. And now fighting very much so up towards those top placings, a position that none of us would have put them in yesterday when it looked like they weren't even making it through LCQs.
How much longer do we got? Chat. Bro. I'm not gonna name the streamer, but I was watching their stream yesterday. Probably not even yesterday, maybe like 17 minutes. That's not bad, chat. We'll be okay.
We wanted to build this cabin to be a nature center, a place where the property can be in
CQs, but they are figuring it out. That rotation comes through, setting them up for
the threshold for match point. You guys going to pull it off? Come on, we need some confidence from you, big guy.
We're going to pull it off. I'm just going to trust in my teammates. They're some of the best players in the world, and we're just going to do our thing.
Yeah, Simon and Z Smith, you guys are popping off as well. GG so far. We're getting close. It's getting very close. I can taste it. I know you guys can at home, so stick around because I've got more Warzone for you after this. Woo! Let's go!
movement. That's kind of just going back to the ball lately. Hey, they're doing a big out in Saudi. They're gonna break shot. That much closer to playing. Twisted Minds 100 Thieves. Rock. Yeah, that's a little. I don't know what those times are. Really confused actually. I was like trying to figure out this time shit. Doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't make any sense to you, chat. 21:20 military time. It's like not that time anywhere in the world right now. Not even close. Maybe I'm fucking on bar. Yeah, I glued the gravel out back down. It took me forever, but I think it's gonna stick. But we might have to buy another bottle.
Skull, you've actually pulled off some insane victories in your career. What's your secret?
I just totally go with it. Positive affirmations. Every day I wake up, look myself in the mirror, I just say 3 things. I don't miss, I don't die, I stay on top.
Sure, positive affirmations, but practice, right? Plenty of that?
Just positive affirmations. I stay on top.
Positive affirmations, okay.
All green, all living, everybody there. I'm living. We can just hold together. Flash, yeah, I'm boys, come. More to front living. Step on me, boys. I don't have a gas, I can't play that. I think you can, boys. Maybe I can play back. No, bro. It's good. Top green, crack. Bro, first game. You take more. 3. Bottom green, I'm not playing. One far left. Not one's far right. Behind me. Nice. Let's go fucking shit, baby. Come on. Go. Flash. Go fucking call, baby. Go fucking shit, man. Let's go. Hey, look, turn on this motherfucker. Good job, boy.
That's our solo YOLO winner on top. Once again, Skullface and 100 Thieves looking good in the bounce back game, but some familiar faces are making their way in to our top 5 shift. I want to come to you first here. What were you witnessing as this game played out?
I think what the thing about it is we're starting to see dramatic levels of consistency coming out from our top teams. Twisted Minds being one of them, of course. They get to another final circle. They've been doing that all day today. Virtus Pro, another tough rotation, but finding good eliminations as they move across the map. Just can't quite get through that threshold to get to the final circle. And Gentle Mates, same situation. They've really impressed today in terms of their ability to pick up kills on rotation, stay healthy, give themselves a chance. Consistency's been key, and those three teams have really provided.
What's happened to my team vision? Are they just running into the Gentle Mates too early?
Pretty much. That's exactly what's happening. And it's quite unfortunate, man, because, you know, Vision was doing so well off the start, and they still very much have a chance, right, to go up into the threshold. But Gentle Mates are on a different level at the moment. The crowd buff is real. The confidence gain from LCQ is unmatched. These boys, they're looking to go all the way, and I got to say, I'm so impressed.
Vision was looking good, though, at control, but really it was Scumming, right, that disrupted him. I think he just got a two-piece right there, and we were screaming. Even though he did go down, that was a huge one to take out Vision.
Do you guys want to see where we're at on the leaderboard?
Without a God, please.
Have we hit the threshold of 135 points? No, we are just under, which makes everyone else take a big sigh of relief. We're still in the game. We're still running it. No one is on match point. You got at least 2 games to score here.
With that, yeah, this is getting crazy for me. Top 5 in general can get past the threshold. I actually think we're going to have 5 teams on that threshold point before we end this tournament. And for Falcons, they still haven't even placed top 5, if I'm not mistaken.
That last game was the first time. They just get 5th, yeah.
That 1.4 multiplier helping them out, getting up to 92 points. You said, though, we could have 5 teams on match point before this is said and done. I kind of believe it. Dream?
Yeah, I believe it too. And I will say for 100 Thieves, I believe they were like 23-ish points or so below the Gentle Mates. So to be propelled a few points above, this is so close, you guys.
I think Falcons are still definitely in the realm, but 100 Thieves are starting to heat up, much to the joy of Nadeshot and friends. Symphony, all smiles as the boys rocking the Adidas continue to power forward.
And I think the impressive thing about this win is they don't win it by just sitting in control. They win it by rotating, taking down a couple of the key teams over the top side of Prison, and then putting themselves in the best position of the final circle. We have not seen that yet for 100 Thieves. Yesterday, their 3 wins came by way of sitting in control. So this is really inspiring stuff for Thieves fans.
And the one thing about Control, too, that we saw that was different, Twisted Minds. They sent a person Control. So they had 1 Control, I believe 1 living, and then obviously 1 factory. So playing a little bit of different there, spoiler, that, hey, it helps.
And coming into today, one of the biggest talking points was 100 Thieves. Are they able to leave Control? Because there was only one team who was going to challenge them, and I believe it was Novo from the ship Control side.
And they've been a non-factor.
And they have been a non-factor, but 100 Thieves can't just sit Control all the time. They've got to rotate out, and now that they do, they find success.
Can I raise a hand and ask a question? Who's the best player on this team right now?
Gabe.
Oh, I have space.
You think Gabe?
I'm going Gabe.
I don't know. I'm going to say Skull. Because he closes them out, he gets the kills, but he's the one that's keeping them together.
I think I got it, bro. I have this too, man, but I don't know how to use it, dude. It kind of pisses me off. I bought it and it doesn't do anything. Because my shit had no space one day. I don't know. I guess I'm a fool. Should take it back.
Golf has always been so expensive. Tacomas and making these irons that are so good, half the price. When I hit Tacomas for the first time,
kills, but he's the one that's keeping them together right now.
And the energy too from Skull.
Oh,
like always screaming, yelling. Like I really, the affirmations are really. Okay, Blast isn't giving it. Skullface is.
Now Skullface, of course, knew how close he was last year with Fnatic, off to such a hot start. His former teammate is the team that has been in the running this whole time. At the top of the leaderboard with Virtus Pro is Twisted Minds. And you got to think Almond has been a key feature in their success.
Oh, yeah. Almond's been great. And honestly, Almond was the reason why Falcons had such a tough time rotating over towards the factory side. If it wasn't for him, hey, they would have had a much easier route. Almond was gatekeeping them. He has been the glue, at least today. I got to say, I'm always impressed with the way he plays.
Can I just say one thing about Almond, too, is the fact that, I'm going to say it anyway, the fact that last year he was playing with quieter teammates, right? You're playing with noobs, you're playing with Skullface. So going from TBE to a team like that, he had to step up in the IGL role. So his comms, his slaves, he overall just got improved as a player.
If we're looking at their average game, what is Twisted Minds doing right now, Alan? What are we seeing from them?
I think the thing is, all three players are averaging the same amount of kills right now. All of them have 5 kills per drop. The tally between them is 30, 27, and 32. So all three of them are providing. And the thing about it is, again, I'm eating my other shoe now, is that they are making plays together. Are their calls perfect? Maybe not. Maybe not some of the earlier drops. But now the confidence is boosting. They know they're outslinging one in the lobby, and they are snowballing in the late game and taking care of teams quickly, which is something that Falcons is not doing.
Can I ask the desk a question?
No, thank you.
Is Chris Tunn right? Are the Falcons really going to finish outside the top 3?
Oh, no, hold on. No, we're not starting to start about Chris Tunn being right.
Is Chris Tunn right?
He might be.
I might have to grow a mustache, ladies and gentlemen. For now, let's hope Shifty can bail me out.
Shifty from the Falcons. Mate, it's a fierce tournament so far. Fierce grand final. What's going wrong for you guys?
Just a lot of zone pulls aren't going our way, and when we do get them, we're just not really capitalizing on it. I mean, it's just one of those days.
One of those days in the office. It looks tough. You've still got a lot of kills. A turnaround is still very much on the cards. What are you looking for in the next 2 maps?
Next game, I think we're in match point contention. If we get like a 30 win, we're just gonna have to fucking bounce back, get a win, and just ice out. Honestly, we're just trying to get to match point as quick as possible and just end it.
Is pressure in your mind at all? Is there anything about going back to back, or is it simply one map at a time?
Yeah, I didn't.
Honestly, we're just getting fucking Warzone. I mean, it just happens. I mean, we've been all days here, even the bad zone pulls, we've been able to make the best out of it. I mean, today it's just literally just not going our way. It's just unfortunate, but we know that no matter what, we're not out of it. The fans, they're cheering for us and supporting. But nah, no fear in our hearts. It's just
this dude's like a Battlefield
turn around.
And I watched his
I'll let you get back into the game. Thank you very much, brother. Good luck.
Legit, and he explained everything, bro. I got you, W.
Go ahead, Shift. It's time to draw out what the Falcons are struggling with.
They are getting Warzoned a little bit, but I don't think that's a valid enough excuse. They're doing fine in terms of total kills. They're not that far off the beat. What they're missing out on is placement, and I think I'm figuring out why exactly they're getting kills but not getting placement. You go back into how these last 2 maps have gone. The thing to keep in mind, you've got one player in Stronghold. That's always going to be the case. And yes, they are hunting out kills, but watch how this plays out with Twisted Minds, because as you watch them find these eliminations, they're actually winning this 2v3. And that's been the case throughout a lot of these battles when they go try to find eliminations. The problem is they're not finishing squads. You can see Twisted Minds able to reset, able to get out behind this play. The same thing is happening on the north side of the map. You're going to have a couple of squads that are not having a good time dealing with 100 Thieves. They're going to get into the water, and they're still able to reset. This is against Shifty, who's been picking up a sniper rifle, but Ahsoka has also simultaneously not been finding good value. Look at the reset back here again. Twisted Minds drop back into living quarters. They split Falcons completely, and they're so disjointed. So as the circle starts to shrink, Falcons have no space to work with, because you got one player worried about this, one player worried about that, the other player's off screen for crying out loud, all the way up towards Harbor, and they're getting picked one by one. And Twisted Minds, even though they lost a 2v3, they're still getting back into fighting form. They're still getting into position to fight for an endgame. Whereas this guy's on an island, this guy's in Bermuda, and the other is in BFE. It's just Falcons are playing for kills. They're finding them, but they're not getting together to put themselves in late game contention, even when the zone is in their backyard.
Falcons looking to bounce back with a stronger game to keep their run in the club championship alive. Right now, they're in the top spot, but I'm told there's some chaos brewing over in the Amazon Arena. Let's check out our STC Club Championship numbers.
I'm here in the Amazon Esports Arena. I'm joined by Laxing. We'll be talking about Rainbow Six Siege X and exactly where we are in the tournament, mate. How's it going?
Yeah, we're in the grand final, Miles, and I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well. It's kind of crazy to think that we're already in the grand final, but the scenario that we find ourselves here at Rainbow Six with the 2 teams, G2 hasn't attended a grand final in over 900 days, which is crazy to think about. And then for Team Secret, this is their first ever grand final as a team, as players, and as an organization since their addition of joining the league 4 years ago.
Unbelievable. Wow. Can the newcomers do it, or is G2 a bit of a tool task for them?
I mean, it's both EU versus EU, so I think either way, EU is going to be happy whoever wins, but if I had to say one team's going to win it, I think I'm going to go with G2 just because they do have the experience, they do have the resilience, but I'm always up for an upset. I'm always up for an underdog story for Secret to be able to come through.
We love an underdog story, mate. Thank you so much. We'll let you get back to the game. Enjoy the finals. Thank you.
Fans waiting to get into the Amazon Arena and, of course, into the Kadia Esports Arena for the Warzone Finals. Final question for my analyst. Who wins this drop?
Yeah, Roulette's been coming up red, playing the left side of the map. I've got Virtus Pro with a zone in the top right side of the map this time.
EP, what about you?
I think Falcons are going to win this after that interview buff.
JJ?
Twisted Minds.
TM back-to-back. We'll see if they can keep it rolling, or will 100 Thieves get in their way again? Let's go to the casters.
Thank you very much, Puckett. I think you'd look absolutely sensational with a Tash, and that is looking pretty good for Chris Tunn right now. And look, but let's not maybe hate on Falcons whatsoever. They have had a tough time with things. We were discussing why we thought they were struggling throughout these first few games, Coach. It's the opposition around them right now. You think of Thieves, they're hunting them down. I'm thinking of the qualification game where Thieves were trying to get top 7. Falcons were bullying them. Thieves are kind of bullying Falcons over to a stronghold right now.
Well, you got to remember the teams that are uncontested. Twisted Minds, completely uncontested in Factory. Over in Control, completely uncontested. 100 Thieves. What else?
How's that, brother?
Hold the team that came in as champions. It's a perfect opportunity.
How's that, brother? How's that, brother?
However, so far, we took a look at that leaderboard. Twisted Minds Virtus Pro are above everybody else. We kind of have a race for basically third right now between 100 Thieves, Gentlemates, and Falcons.
Nice.
And then our top 2 are in a race right next to each other, only 2 points separated.
Trying to get Battlefield, doggy. When are you gonna hop on Warzone, bro? Did you already get the upload or the new update?
It is not out of the realm of possibility by any stretch that they don't put themselves up a 40-plus point game and get themselves on the match point. That's one
Nice.
to not forget. They've got it within their locker.
You about to run it, ECAM, or what?
Yeah, Gentlemates absolutely in the same equation. They've dropped massive games in the past, folks.
We doing you doing Battlefield or what, dude? I'm about to download that shit.
We'll see if some teams are able to go back-to-back maybe. But Twisted Minds, they only need 9 points to breach our thresholds. The Falcons
Wow. 9 points is easy. Check the 2 things I sent you, bro. Just probably do them real quick. Try the quick Twitter ones I sent you and just see if those work. And if not, watch the video. That guy's fucking legit. He was a Battlefield head. Ethan can even agree with you on that. The tactical Brit. I didn't mix that very well. I think that was all creamer. Fucking gross. Oh.
Yeah, again, 135 points is your threshold. You didn't win the game after that. But on your screen, Novo getting into the mix.
SpaghettiOs. Shit's about done.
We swing down and get a little bit of aid from Blast to swing up on this play. Trade doesn't even need the trade. Blast wins it. Novo not out. They've got their anchor on the boat. Novo's game plan through groups was third partying. They cannot compete with 100 Thieves in a true 3v3.
Let's see. Oh, what the fuck? I just finished COD. I just finished COD, mate. Do you think they'll let me keep my name, dude? What do you think the chances are? See, I still have my gunfighter C9 class, dude. AMAX C9. I know a lot of people use this one for some reason. Thing is a laser, that's why. I want to see if what about the G grip, dog? Dog. I do actually want to see one thing. It's not even that big of a difference, but it gives a way bigger difference than that. Alright, let's see how long this shit takes. Trying to see. You on eCam or what? Let's see. Where the fuck do I go, dude? Why is it queued? Almost home. Yo. What up, what up? Nice, bro. I've done way too much for it to only be 11 o'clock right now. I had to do a bunch of shit in the yard and all that before it got too hot. What? Yeah, I was. I was productive pretty early. Oh yeah, that shit's only 1% right now, dude. I told you, Mama's home. Go get her. Go get her. Go get Mama. Look. Yeah. What the fuck? I saw a clip of
There was a huge accident on the other side of the freeway.
Dude, why the fuck is my shit not?
You hear
Really?
me? There was a huge accident on the other side of the freeway on the 91. The freeway's completely shut down, all lanes. It's like a 4-car fucking disaster.
So it was like basically after you already had gone.
I was on my way home when I saw
And it
it.
had happened.
Literally just getting right by Green River.
Damn.
It was bad. It was really bad. Oh, I need to make your tortilla. In order to have them put the tortilla on the side, it was $2.50.
Really?
$2.50 for one fucking tortilla?
But it's like the same thing. And
I don't know. It was stupid. I was like, no, I'll just.
So it's
eat
like
some
you
up.
should get the burrito and then fucking
dump
ask
it.
for a bowl.
I know. So I was like,
It
no,
doesn't
no,
make
it's fine.
sense.
It's fine. I'm like, no, leave the tortilla out.
It's kind of weird. Why isn't my brother joining? Ethan, join. Yeah, I can bet. I can imagine. The one thing with me is like, even when like the new games come out for Call of Duty, like I want to get my settings right before I play. I don't want to play with dog shit settings. I want to play with what people think is, even if it's not the best at the time, at least they think it's the best and they try to optimize it, right?
No, that's not a burrito. That's a sandwich.
What'd you say, sorry?
Sandwich. Look, huge. I'm like, oh shit, what did I order?
Yeah.
I dropped more weight. Guess what I'm at? 238. 270. I know it doesn't look like it, but I'm so excited. Look how big my sandwich is. It's a sandwich. You want a tortilla? No? You want me to eat one of them? You sure?
Yeah, that's gonna be the big thing is the learning curve part of all that. But I've watched a lot of the different COD kids go in and like it looks very COD like except for everything explodes. It's like the gunplay seems like not the problem. The problem is the buildings and the planes and everything else.
I got there right before I got packed.
So yeah, I'm surprised it wasn't packed when you were there. Thank you, babe.
You're welcome. Oh, it's so fucking good.
I mean, in the Battlefield community, when 2042 came out, they were talking mad shit. And right now, people seem fucking stoked. Experience. The what? That's funny. Do you know how to use them? Oh.
Check your gear and
Let me check.
Do you want some mango?
Oh yes, please. I should have had you add. I should have added one. I don't think there is.
Oh, I'm sorry, hon.
I didn't really look. No, it's my fault. It's good. I think last time I had you, I added protein. That's on me. No, it's very good. I'm still gonna eat it. Want me to get the loadout or what? Want me to get you a free loadout or what? Oh, go ahead, dude. Hello? What's up with my settings? Yeah, it's oh, maybe that's why? I don't know, man. We'll see. I don't know why it did that. That's a weird one. Ethan said what up and then disappeared, dude. I got loadout, bro. Airstrike if you're close. Careful above you. Hurt him.
You're the last one standing, soldier. Survive until your squad can redeploy.
I'm gonna push up and hide so you can get back, bro.
Squad mates back on station. Good work.
Get your loadout and shit.
Enemy UAV overhead.
You gonna get your loadout? On you. Dead. Like 3 on me, dude. Whole team. 3 right below you. I'm gonna hit that loadout up top. Oh, they're right here. There's 2. You're getting held up top, too. They already pushed up, bro. Fuck. I gotta lock in, dude. These guys are fucking playing like it's fucking rank play, CDL fucking camp, dude. Fucking casual, bro. Oh yeah. Well, these sweats need to feel something, dude. Or these fake sweats, sorry, I should say. They're fake sweats, dude. That's why they butt fuck. That's why they butt fuck. Something happened to my setting. Yeah, I think he downloaded it. Yeah, Jim would like it probably. I think something happened to my settings, dude. Why? Why? Well, if we're all playing it, he's gonna be forced to, right? Yeah. Isn't that like, aren't you all supposed to have like different jobs and like, isn't everybody supposed to kind of pick different things? What do you do? Yeah, I could see that being low-key a very good role. Oh. I bet
I ordered my straight jacket.
Yeah, you need one.
This one. It looks good, right?
Yeah.
And then I ordered the stencils to spray 5150 on the back. It was only $2.
Oh, nice.
I wanted to order it sooner because what if I don't like the fit? I have time to return it, you know what I mean? And change it.
I'm at 25%.
Enemy soldier incoming.
It's free. The beta's free. If you bought the game though, you got to play a day early. If everybody's playing it, I'll buy it. It looks fun. Well, no, I heard they're gonna have a battle royale. That would be cool as fuck. More focused on vehicles and shit. Planes, tanks. No, they'll make one. Like a Tarkov, right? I didn't get the other one. There's a guy here. Oh, I'm dead.
Enemy UAV is online.
Why does my plating keep canceling? No. Bro, why does my plating keep canceling every time like I run? Is it just me? Boys? Self-revive right here. Right behind you. I just got sniped. Pushing. Yeah. No, you're good. Kill him. He's up top right here. Light ping. One's letting behind you too. Light ping. Yep. Light ping. Can you smoke my loot? Yeah. Where are we going? Right behind us. I'm gonna go get a self and you. I got everything. Self, you, gas. Guy in front of us right here, this building. Right in front of us right here. This boy's one shot. Guy in the window is ripping though. I have a UAV for the... Right. Behind us?
Get ready. Resurgence window is about to close.
Yeah. Yeah, there's one, like, there's two literally right there. They're one shot, one's pushing me. Watch factory roof. Yep, factory roof.
Hostile UAV in the area. Ready to go. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
I'm pushing this factory roof.
Fire sales done. Prices back to normal.
Yeah, he's on the roof, sniping on me. Good job, guys. Tap me real quick. Good job. Very good job. Oh, good comp. Prison roof. Oh, right here.
Marking target location.
I don't have plates. I gotta drop this plate box.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Marking target location.
Ethan, your bounty. No way. I'm going to get him. I gotta go get Ethan. Got it.
Operator establishing score streak.
No way. Yep. Let's go, E. Come to this gap right here. Can you? Or is it not safe? Precision, 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 precision. Just stay high, just stay high. Which side? There's one guy up top about to push over. Forward, yep.
You're in the top 3. Don't let up now. Enemy UAV.
Where above you? Grannies.
Gas moving.
Whole team coming from Grannies. Whole team coming from Grannies. Whole team coming right now from Grannies. I just jumped down. Back down. Coming back up. Last teams, dude. Last team. That's the last team. Yeah, it's the team that just pushed over from Grannies. Up top right here. One shot. Ripped him. Yeah, he's dead. One's above me. Can you make a buy? Or no? Good job. Alright, it's us v1. Yeah, just try to ping him. Got him. Good job. Good calm, D. Good job, E. Damn. %, dude. Yep. Who's mad? Damn. Cool. What up, Troppo? Again?
weapons and gear. We're holding. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky. Enemies dropping into the AR. Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone. Stay alive.
No, we're going to a stronghold, buddy. Yeah, I'm gonna stop doing casuals after this now. Well, normally if my older brother's playing, he likes to play just casuals, but I'm down to play regular Rebirth. People think if they play casuals and win a couple, and then they go back to the regular one and it's like a hard game. They're like, I gotta go back. So my thing is, I was trying to knife him. No, I was just fucking around. No big deal. No, is it good? Mark the specialist so Chapo knows. Body. There's somebody in here though. Good kill. Really. Oh, you're getting pushed. You're getting pushed. E. Real guys, E. real body. I'm gonna go get a UAV. One on us. Whole team over here in factory. You wanna go fight? Oh shit. UAV up. One on the roof. Bro, Mountaineer is so good on this map.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Yep, UAV. Thank you, baby. There's guys up right here. Those boys are up here at bio. There's three.
Target down. Marking the rest of them. Enemy destroyed.
Yep,
Use your
please.
attack map to hunt down the rest of them. Enemies are dropping. Watch the sky.
Good job.
Squad to the safe zone.
Were you
Leave
ready?
No one behind.
Huh? Perfect, dude. There's somebody up here?
Fire sales over. Adjusting prices.
Guy over, two over here. One. Oh, he slammed me, dude. We gotta kill that guy. He's good. He's in the gas. Right here. Right here, he on me, dude. Fuck, how is he fucking not? Like, you killed him, right? No? He's on you! I'm telling you, if you don't kill this guy, you're all gonna die. He's laying like on you guys in the concrete. It's low-key why I just hate running at things with people, because I start playing like an idiot. And then you end up fighting a real player, and then you end up fighting a real player, and then just looking dumb. It's all good. He was literally laying on the ground, dude. There's only, with the gas zone, we were cutting him off, Ethan. So like the gas, it was only, he never got in front of us, so he had to be behind. He laid in the crevice between the concrete and the gas. You did. Because he was plating. He was trying to get away from us. Like, game mode creates bad habits, dude.
Use this time for some target practice.
Regular. Ready or what? Yeah.
All stations green light. We're deploying to the war zone.
You mean to tell me I could connect even faster? Oh. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Fuck it. It's just gonna be a lot harder.
Survive to redeploy
It's light work, dude. I got 30 ping right now. There's like 10 places to get the card. He's going to buy, I'm going to... Yeah, that's where we need to be. Little rat. Nice try. What a fucking rat, dude. There's fucking pussies, dude. Bruh. This whole team this whole team waited above in a house and they all just fly at me, dude. Pussies. Yeah, you guys are getting pushed. I'm gonna land on Choppa. Your guys are about to get pushed. They're getting loadout right now. Well, we're trying to fucking get the fucking shit, and you just have a bunch of pussies playing the game like rats, dude. Good luck. Yep. One shot, one shot, one shot. That guy was about to kill Chapo. I think Chapo got him though. Did Chapo get Jesus Garcia? Bro, I have the cardi. I can get us our loadout. Yeah. Except for there's 2 guys up here, but we're gonna kill them.
Only 10 left.
One shot, dude. I don't. This is where I'm getting a little confused. See, that's not how it looked to me. Bro. And then the knife doesn't come out. I'm just gonna get ahead, dude. Bro, there's just everywhere, dude. There's 2 above you, 2 below. Going to that loadout's probably death. I'm gonna go to prison. Yeah. Alright, good comms. We could go with Chapo. He has money to buy you. Where is he? There's one right here. One right here on me.
If you haven't noticed, it's real loud. Hold on.
What do you mean boat? Which boat? Oh, that boat. Yeah. You guys are dog shit, dude. Absolutely horrible. Here's my money. On me. Bro, these fucking little rats! Dog, I'm dying to the dumbest shit, bro. It's starting to really piss me off. But guy wasn't even close, man. One in here, one in here. One just jumped. UAV. Guys, they're all right here on me, dude. They're all down low.
Reinforcements inbound.
Let's buy one of them back. Here. Yep, here's my money. Buy Ethan back and we can get both of them back. Yep. Here you go, E. Yeah, you're gonna have to drop money for Ethan. Wait, we still don't have enough. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Yep. Yep, I'm with you. Let's get Choppa back. Yeah, he's coming back around. He just jumped down. He just jumped down. He's rapping. Another one on us. Right above, right here. They're rezzing. Bro, fight. Hurry. Oh, right here. Mess. They're right here. Bro, I'm live pinging him, dude. He's on the post. He's coming right at you. Good try, man. Yeah. Still downloading. 90. Damn. Yeah, I'll probably get it all sorted and definitely play later. I gotta go to the store. Gotta go to the store. Yeah, that shit'll take a little while, but good idea. Take your shit off train. I gotta see what's good with everything. This one will probably be. I can imagine. I heard the beta set or like the base settings stink. I wonder why that is. Because you got to imagine most people that play the game, right? Have you guys done the blueprint thing for in Verdansk? Yeah, the stadium opens. You think? Really? That's crazy. I thought the stadium auto stays in zone. Like, I thought the zone goes around the stadium. That's not true? Damn.
You're headed to the war zone.
It's not casuals either. I need a regular dub. Regular. I need a win. It's regular. I need a win in regular mode, dude. Do you guys want to get recuts?
Enemy soldier incoming. Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone. Team leader, set a drop point for your squad soldier.
Oh, you gotta get the helicopter right there? Cool. Actually, you know what? I want to get this prison one. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm getting the port one. Never mind. Uh-oh.
Marked on your map. Locate and execute the contract before me. Squad mates in the gulag. They'll fight for a chance to redeploy. The squad mate has entered the gulag. They'll need to survive to redeploy. Intel shows heavily armed enemy forces fortified in the stadium. One of our primary strike teams is MIA. Investigate and locate the CT. Hostiles must have taken our tech. Intercept them with prejudice. Recover that tool, and this will be your mission to finish.
Vehicle marked.
Your squad mate won the fight.
This guy is such a pussy, dude.
Your squad mates in the gulag. If they survive, they redeploy. Enemy UAV is online. Squad mates are fairly up. They're returning to base.
Get to live,
Squad is outside the safe zone.
I'm gonna buy you back right now. Can you mark me a buy? Is this one still here? Fuck, this one isn't here. The fuck? We need 3 dubs, and then what happens? If you get those 3 dubs. Yeah, look on the screen. Ethan, let's go to this. Are you still flying or no? What the fuck happened? Why? It's an emergency? What is that? Oh, that's your ringer? Oh shit. Guys getting their loadout to the right of it. Okay. Did he? Well, let me pick up the trophy. That's kind of weird. Let me get this recon. What the fuck? Oh my god, I just got so lucky. Somebody bugged that thing. Bro, do you hear me? Somebody bugged that heli and I just so happened to jump out of it. Oh my god. What the fuck? Look at that laser. Oh my god. What the fuck? Are we trying to go there? I'm securing this shit. Dude, I just got luckier than fuck.
You're the last of your squad.
Don't worry, I'm about to get you.
Well done, soldier. Second man for the next gas spread location.
We're close. Gotta do this other contract. All 3 of you?
Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocation. Capture the enemy intel on your train, and you'll get a look at the site of the next gas spread. Intel point activated. Now ensure the point is secure. Capture complete.
Who has the most money? Both of you, all of you. Alright, and then just land on me. And then you could buy Ethan, and then Ethan can buy Chapo, or vice versa. It doesn't matter. They both have money. All right, go to the front of the thing and get this, please. Oh, stay on here. Or I'm gonna stay on here. You guys secure that, yeah? Chapo could land on me, fuck. I should've. He had the money. Damn it. Yeah, he had to land on me to get the money. Now you're gonna have to rotate over here. I'll meet you there, and then we can go to the. Actually, I'll grab that right now. Yeah, go to that buy Ethan, and then I'm gonna reverse this bitch. How do I reverse this shit? Can't you reverse it, E? Thought you could. Oh. Cool, yeah, we're gonna grab that and then just go to the. Alright, you gotta stay on, bro. We gotta go to the recon. Behind you, turn around. Once this is done, we'll know where the zone is and we'll have enough money. It's gonna be a stadium ending. Go figure. Yeah, we will. I think Ethan's out here though, so we gotta. We get this other ATV right here. Let's go to loadout. Let's go to loadout, bro. We'll be alright. Everybody's at stadium right now, except for like the rats. Missile. Careful, guys, missiles. Recon or what? Does it even matter? Like, do we need recons at this point? I don't think we do. Let's get supplies. I'm gonna get this supply run. Let's all get ourselves.
Proceed to the buy station before time runs out to receive a discounted item.
The supply run. We can all get ourselves for free. And then I'm gonna buy probably a UAV with the money we make. Careful. Guide Superstar. Stop for 1 sec right here. Just plating up. No, I'm gonna keep going. I just needed to plate up real quick. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna flank over here. Got some shots on him. Alright, good job completing that. No way. How?
You're going to be okay.
I'm gonna buy pipe box, so you're good. Take my muni box when I drop it. No, I'm gonna get this self-revive, and then I'm gonna buy armor box. Take that muni. Here, dropping it in here. Just dropped it inside. Oh, you don't have to drop that, but all good. Doesn't hurt. I could use the stims, so they're still up there. Alright, let's just get out of here, dude. Can we just wrap on foot? Let's go. Yep, get your knife out and just run, baby. Chapo's stuck a little bit, though. You gonna be okay, Chapo? He's pushing him, dude. Can we get some cheeky picks from up here for him?
Marking target location. Forget it. Changing maps.
Did you guys get your free salsa at the rock? Let's move forward to Ethan. Miss. I'm moving to E. There's a gas mask there. Oh, key card, sorry. No, key card, sorry. Do we want to rotate to block 6 and then be like guys rotating into stadium? Or do we want to just try to get a spot in stadium now? Yeah, exactly. It's just gonna be hard, like we're gonna be fighting the whole time we're there. I'm down. Yeah, let's go. Come on. We'll take the car even. We just gotta wait for Chapo in there. Chapo's coming right now. Car right here. Let's go. Guy straight ahead. Guy straight ahead. Right here on the stairs. Let's just work our way in. Come on. Just fuck the car. Clear everything.
Secure the supply boxes. Locations are marked on the attack map. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky. You've got a loadout drop inbound. Down to you, soldier. Bring the win home. One standing. Changing maps.
Marking target location.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy you and Mez back. And then you guys get you guys are gonna get a loadout over here, okay? Everybody land over here with me. You were top 2, so it made it the easiest too. Perfect. Money's on buy for the loadout. Gonna clear this area a little bit. Yep. He just needs a little bit of money. It's on the buy. Load out. Guys coming over here. Car coming. Be careful. Car got out. He's right here. Yellow house working to white. Well, load out. Throw it in between. Yep, do it.
Loadout drop headed your way. Enemy spotted. Squadmates are in the safe zone. You're losing ground. Move it.
Play that mess. Play that B if you can. Some plates over here, yeah. I got a couple.
Supply cache locations are resecured. We lost that contract.
Here you go, E. Here you go, mess. Yeah. Straight ahead. Guy's still behind. Fuck.
fighting in the gulag.
Marking target location.
Yeah, one in that window, and then there's one kind of wrapping me. One just pushed to the buy.
Marking target location.
Squad made it to the safe zone. Gas is closing in.
Oh, that's. We're good. Only 10 teams left.
10 remain. You're almost done here.
No. Pushing up, guys, on us.
The enemy is no longer tracking. You lost them.
Guy just got out on the car in front of us. Two. We're getting wrapped. On us, right here. And one above. One more. I got one down. Yep. Flying in there with you.
Gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
We're outside the door, guys.
Still have squad mates outside the safe zone. Your squad is in top 5. Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Marking target location.
The little rat team that sat in the little room together and butt fucked each other won. Good game. Good game, sir. Good game, sir. I think I'm gonna run to this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna run to the store real quick. I'll be back, and then let me get my profile set up and everything, and then I'll hit you up. E, are you gonna play Battlefield? Yeah, my shit's about done too, and then I'm gonna set my profile up, and then I'm down. I'm just gonna go to the store. Yeah. Alright, for sure. Alright, guys. E, I might have the fights on later if you wanna cruise by. Yeah, let me know for sure. And then I'm gonna hit this Battlefield up. I'll hit all you guys up shortly. Good play with you, Chapo. Let's run some Battlefield, dude. Alright, gents. Talk to you in a few. Alright, chat. I'm gonna go run a few errands and I'll be back and we'll do a Battlefield stream. Catch y'all in a bit.